And tonight, chilling new details in two cases of domestic violence that both ended in murder. Two women killed in cases predicted their own deaths when talking to investigators. Chief Investigator Jeremy Finley obtained their orders of protection.
It is chilling now to read what Myra Garcia and Temptress Peebles wrote just days before their murders. It comes as News 4 Investigates found that their orders of protection were never served simply because the men couldn't be found. Myra Garcia wrote it, so did Temptress Peebles, that their boyfriends were, quote, capable of killing me. Days after they swore out the warrants, the women were killed, police say at the hands of those very ex-boyfriends. But News 4 Investigates found, while the vast majority of orders of protection have been served this year in Nashville, 152 have not, including Garcia's and Peebles, because the subjects couldn't be located, despite repeated attempts.
My staff had a very hard time with that, knowing that, we knew we did everything we could do with what we had.
Garcia and Peebles' orders show they weren't just concerned. Garcia wrote just 7 days before her murder that AG hit her in the face several times. She was so afraid AG would harm her, she had police escort her from her daughter's school to the family safety center, where she filed her warrant. 12 days before she was murdered, Peebles wrote Horton hit her in the face with his fist and started to choke her, writing, Brandon has threatened to kill me before. And as we first reported on Friday, AG's case was particularly difficult for warrant officers. The order had no Nashville address for him, given that he lived out of state, and Garcia had no idea where he was living. Jeremy Finley, News 4 Investigates.
News 4 Investigates has granted access to follow warrant officers as they tried to serve orders. And on this day, we watched as a warrant officer went to 5 different homes, and at each one, nobody answered.
Do you get frustrated when you've gone to this many houses and no luck?
It's a little, it is. So you're trying to do a service, for the community or whatever, and it's like just trying to do your job.
Warrant officers say even if they don't have an address, they repeatedly reach out to the subject's family and friends and their places of work. So far this year, roughly 3,200 orders have been served here in Nashville.